What's up, people? What's going on? On October 4th, the Connectivity Standards Alliance released Matter 1.0. The Connectivity Standards Alliance is an international community of over 550 tech companies that is responsible for the open standards of the Internet of Things. As part of the Matter 1.0 release, companies can now certify their products through an authorized test lab. At these labs, there will be test harness, there'll be tools, there'll be an open source reference to an SDK, all to ensure that their products are adequately tested and indeed Matter certified. Companies with existing products in the market, like Eve Home, are now able to certify their products and send firmware updates that will support Matter. Along with this news, we are already seeing reports that iOS 16.1 is laying down the groundwork for Matter. If you look at the actual beta for iOS 16.1, there's an extra section there for Matter accessories. On the Google front, Google Home is being completely revamped from the ground up to support Matter. If you look closely at the Verge article, you'll see Google is demoing with the Eve Home Energy plug, which we all know only works with HomeKit. Google also just announced that their Nest Hub Max, their Nest Hub second generation, and all of the Google Wi-Fi routers, including the new ones, will be Matter controllers in Google Home. And Google is slating that for the end of this year. And these Nest devices will also act as a Thread border router. And if you want to know more about that, check out my previous video. This announcement is great because I just picked up a Gen 2 Nest Hub. In my previous video, I already talked about Apple's border routers, which included the Apple TV 4K and the HomePod Mini. On the Amazon front, the 4th Gen Echo Smart Speaker and the Eero routers both will act as a Thread border router. Even though Eero routers are Thread enabled right now, you can only add nano-leaf devices to them. But I expect this to change now that Matter 1.0 is released. Companies could actually certify their devices. This announcement is great because I already have a brand new Nest Hub and I already have the Eero routers. Also, the more routers you have, the more devices you have on your Thread network. As I mentioned before, the devices itself connects to a router or a border router directly. Each of these border routers creates a partition or group. In a single thread partition, you can have 1 leader and up to 32 router nodes. Each of the router nodes could hold up to 511 endpoints. So if you do the math, a single thread network could hold 16,352 endpoints. That's a lot of devices in a single thread network. Whereas if you were doing the same thing via Wi-Fi devices, you'd be lucky to have 200 devices working properly on your network. Now that Matter is out, you will see a lot of growing pains with this technology. Don't expect everything to change overnight. Companies still need to bring out their devices, get them certified, but this is exciting news. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Are you excited as me? Let me know. Hope to catch you soon. See ya.